Hello folks and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Kanastep and this is going to be part 17 of my Son Goku Jedi campaign where I am playing as Clan Takeda. And the Oda clan and I have reached somewhat of a stalemate for the time being at least. I was able to take back Mikawa, but they still have a lot of soldiers here in Hida. Now I know that's in part just because they need to build up here. This is contested territory. Hida is surrounded by a couple of my territories that I have a lot of troops in, and also Kaga as well has a lot of rebels here. So I know this doesn't necessarily mean that they will attack, but there is still a lot here to be wary of. So looking at what I have here in Shinano, I do have a full good stack, but it's still not enough numbers to hopefully prevent the Oda clan from even wanting to attack me in the first place. So in this case, I will just be continuing to build up my forces. For the time being, I do have a decent amount of money here for this year, so I will continue to train soldiers. Unfortunately, I won't be able to really focus much on economy for now because I need to keep training soldiers. And on that note, I don't want to forget about ninjas though, because it's these moments of stalemates where it gets a little bit scary, because if we're not attacking each other, then we're working on other things, behind the scenes. And that's totally what, I'm doing, and I'm sure they could be doing that as well. And I want to make sure that I have geishas on the field just in case they want to throw geishas at me. And I was going to work on doing that here in Izu, but I was able to inherit a infamous ninja house here in Mutsu. The Yusugi clan built this for me, which is nice. And that means that I'm only like one building away from being able to build a geisha house, so I may as well just keep doing that. Where is that? Famous tea house. Yeah, this gives me the shinobi with a +1 honor bonus, and that should be my last prerequisite before I'm able to build geisha houses, I think. So I'm going to build that. It's cheap. That, and then a port in Mikawa, and then I want a border watchtower here in Nagato, just so I can keep eyes on Shimazu down here. Other than that, I'm going to be spending all of my money on troops, and that's it. Because I do want, like I said, all of my armies here in Mikawa, Shinano, Echu, and Noto, and including more than one stack, too, because this is a good stack, but still, if I get attacked with 3 stacks, I might be in some trouble. So I need to keep building up that, at least for this year, before I focus back on economy again. And I also do want full stacks down here in Mimasaka and Nagato as well, just to make sure that the Shimazu clan and the Mori clan don't try anything funny. Oh, and the Oda clan has attacked me here in Echu. Okay, interesting. Yes, of all places, going after Echu. Interesting choice. So they did not send... Yeah, they have some forces for sure. They're sending 1,483 men at me. I have my Daimyo's army here, and I do believe I have the right composition that I want to fight with. My daimyo is a 5-star general, and they are only sending a 1-star general at me, which is kind of sad. I know they had some good troops in Hida, so I expect to see some solid troops, possibly some Naginata Cav, some Nodachi Samurai, some Warrior Monks. Yeah, even some Naginata Infantry as well. This is not going to be nothing, but I still think I have the tools to deal with it. So let's get in and see what I can do here. I can't say I'm too experienced with fighting defensive battles here in Echu. It's an interesting map to deploy on because I can go way back here. I wouldn't really have too much of a hill position, but at least I would make them tired. They would have a lot of snow to walk through, and then when they need to bring their reinforcements on, it would take forever for them to get here. And yeah, this is tempting just to do this. It gives me a lot of wide open space too to fight on, with my cav. It's also an idea, though, to come up here and just take this forward hill on this ridge, but then the enemy would be, like, right here. And it's not that great of a hill. It's just, down here is kind of a basin that we'd all fight in. As long as I don't have to attack them up this hill, it's fine, right? As long as I stay down here, they have to come towards me anyway. So I don't think I want to be here. I don't think I want to be on this ridge. I think I want to deploy all the way in the back. Now that I'm getting set up, I do want to send my light cav forward to see if I can get eyes on the enemy. It's a little bit foggy here, so I can't quite see, but they should be coming over this ridge, and yes, here they are. Can't quite see what they have. They have some cav, some Yari cav for sure. Yep. Yari cav. And yeah, if they're going to be aggressive, then I probably want to back up a little bit and get closer to my infantry just so I can have that support here. So I don't really need to be too aggressive. I can, of course, beat their Yari cav, but I don't want to take... See, I don't want to take too many casualties here. I want to save plenty of my cav strength to deal with their infantry as well, especially if they have some decent infantry, you know, like the real killers, like the warrior monks, the Nodachi samurai. I want to make sure that I have my cav to counter those high-tech units of theirs. Well, this is interesting. I'm not really sure what they're doing. They just ran right past me and then went that way towards the beach. Huh. It's kind of ominous, actually, because now they're like around my flank and I'm not sure how much attention do I have to pay over here. Okay, well that's odd. It's kind of odd behavior. Now the rest of the army is just kind of sitting off there on the hill. Nope, they are moving towards me. Yes, they are. Yeah, and I wonder, yeah, I can see the outlines in the distance, but yeah, they're just kind of like moving towards the beach. Weird behavior indeed. I mean, I'm not saying it's the bad strategy because, hey, if I forget about it, then they're going to get a good charge into my rear here, and I don't have the infantry to really spare towards, you know, sending a unit of spearmen. I need my spearmen in the front. Huh. Okay, well, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's kind of funny. I mean, they must not have brought any good soldiers with them because I didn't really see what most of their infantry was. I saw some Ashigaru though. So yeah, they probably didn't bring their best armies with them, which is, yeah, that's interesting because they definitely have some good armies that can really, you know, test me in the field. But yeah, they didn't want to go for it. I get it. Now I'm catching enemy ninjas here going after, I don't know, someone here in Bichu. And, yeah, alright, sweet. Well, that was, other than that little feigned attack, that was pretty uneventful. And, yeah, I wonder, whoever that general was, he just lost a command star. Because he retreated. I don't know if that's that -2 star general right there, but yeah, there used to be a 1-star general here, now there's not. So, yeah, that's on them. That's their fault. I didn't do anything. I just sat there. But yeah, in any case, I'm just going to continue building up my forces. Not really going to be a whole lot going on here until the war finally does kick off. Now that it is time for me to get my heir, who is going to be coming of age in this turn, it's going to be Nobukadu. And I do want to make sure that he becomes of age within a cav archer unit. So in that case, I'm only going to be training one cav archer unit in this turn. And I was looking at my provinces, and I think that Kazuke is going to be the one to do it, because I do have a famous horse dojo here. I can, of course, train cav archers, so I can get that +1 honor for him. And I can also get improved morale as well, because I do have that palace for additional morale here. So I think that's going to be the place for him, and since I'm only going to be training that one unit, just to make sure that, you know, he's the one that becomes the heir, I think, it's tempting just to throw in a couple more, you know, like Portuguese trading posts, you know, since I'm going to be saving a lot of money this turn by not training a lot of soldiers. I can put in a few of these guys, I think. A few Portuguese trading posts to go around, yep. And Oda's going to be coming in for a round 2 here in Echu. Huh, interesting. Okay, and they are bringing in more soldiers this time. I have 1,600 of them. All right, but a 0-star general, so yeah, we'll see if we actually get an actual combat in this time. Here we are. This is an army that's looking like it wants to fight. There is some Nodachi samurai in there. There's at least one warrior monk unit in there. I saw some heavy cav. Yep, there's some heavy cav right there. All right, some Naginata cav, some Naginata infantry. Yes, this actually could be a fight. It's too bad that they didn't bring a more competent general, because that's the one thing I'm a little worried about here for them. Because if I get essentially just one good engagement, then I could end this quickly. But these units do have high morale, just base morale. Warrior Monks, Nodachi Samurai, Heavy Cav. These are units that come with base, you know, good base morale. So there is still hope that we could get a good fight here. This is really interesting. I'm actually really excited about this because I feel like it's not that often that I see such a combined arms force. I mean, this is really giving me a lot to think about. And there's not too much range, if any. Jesus, I don't know if they have any range. Their general unit, that's it. That's their only ranged unit. And yeah, it's a pretty decent combined arms melee force here that I'm going to have to consider. Now, on either side, they do have Naginata Cav paired with... Oh no, this is Naginata Cav paired with Yari Cav. And on this side, they have Heavy Cav paired with Yari Cav. So, I can win this. My Heavy Cav, at least on this side, will be able to beat their Naginata Cav. Naginata Cav is really, really good versus infantry and, you know, other things as well. But my Heavy Cav should have a advantage against it. So let's see if I get a charge here against their Naginata Cav, and I can support with my Yari Cav here. Hopefully I can break them before they come in with their Yari Cav. And then on this side, yeah, so they're charging right down the middle, and I want to get in here with my Heavy Cav to support against... Yeah, I need my Yari Cav to fight here, and then there's a lot going on. So let's see. Nope, I want to charge their general with that and get in here with my Cav Archers, and then Heavy Cav as well, get over here and get around the flank and charge in the back. Alright, how are we doing? This is just a big old mess. This is crazy. Okay, so are we shooting Warrior Monks? How are the Warrior Monks doing? Looks like the Warrior Monks are losing. Looks like their Nodachi are evenly matched. And yes, we need... Oh, nope, get away. Don't fight Ashigaru. But I can charge in here with my Heavy or Yari Cav in the back. Yep, there we go. Now we broke them, and that should be a wrap. Now we can chase down the archers here and kill them. And yeah, then we should be able to run down all of these other forces here. Now they do have reinforcements coming in, quite a lot actually. I mean, 1,600. That means it's going to be almost an entirely full new army coming onto the field. But we should be able to kill pretty much this entire group of forces here. And as I said, they had some decent forces here, so being able to kill some Nodachi Samurai, Warrior Monks, this has been a really good catch for me. Man, oh man, they should not have led this army with the Zero-Star General. That was a poor choice. That's going to do it. Unfortunately, they did not bring their reinforcements on, or, you know, if they did, they beat their heads over and decided not to fight me. So, that's too bad. I was really looking forward to getting some more kills in, but you know, that's not bad for me. I got 763 kills, and I did only lose 144 men, so that's not bad at all. Pretty impressed with the way my army performed. That was pretty fun. Looks like we caught another shinobi here in Echu. That's all fine with me. And yes, my son has come of age. So where are you? Come here, come hither. So yes, 3-star general, nice. Sweet, man, and this time I got your little bodyguard shinobi all ready to go, so you will not get capped by an assassin. That's not going to happen. But where do I need you? So I got Takeda Shingen down here in Mikawa. Daimyo's up here. Just so many 3-star generals, which is awesome. This 3-star general is in an Ashigaru unit, which is unfortunate. So maybe I just put him there instead. This 3-star general is a Yari Samurai. And this 3-star general is also a Yari Samurai. And that's okay. Obviously, I do prefer Cav Archer generals, just to keep them out of danger. But yeah, and I think, unfortunately, sorry, man, but yeah, Saigusa Yoshitsugu, sorry, dude, but I think you're going to be, at least for now, you're going to be replaced by my son, because I like the Cav Archer. The Cav Archer, it's mobile, gets around, you know, provides leadership to multiple places at once, and helps them stay alive. It's all good things. And yeah, you know, after that battle, I mean, the Oda clan does still have strength, for sure. You know, if that's the thing, like, if they wanted to bring these Yari Cav, you know, and really did a Cav-on-Cav engagement with me, supported with their Naginata infantry and their Nodachi Samurai, that I think would have been a harder battle. But unfortunately, they mixed in some Ashigaru there, and they'd led it by a really crappy general. If they had brought Shibata Ketsue, who is over here, I believe, yeah, if they had brought him instead, that could have been a really tight battle, actually. They would have fought for forever, I think. But yeah, as is, I got a lot of kills almost for free. Not to say that 144 lives is free, but still, that's a good catch for me. And that's a big blow for the Oda clan. Yes, but, you know, I got money left, and I think at this point I do... Yeah, so I did put in a lot of Portuguese trading posts all down my coast, and they'll be coming in a few turns here. So until then, I'm just going to spend the rest of my money on soldiers, especially because I do need to get my daimyo's army back up to snuff now that he's just a little bit dinged up. You know, rather than sending my new heir, who's only 3 stars, up here to Noto, I think I have another idea. It's a little bit risky, but I think what I want instead is I'd rather have him here in Mikawa, and then I want Takeda Shingen up here in Noto. Gosh, it's annoying that I don't have a port here in Mikawa. I'm working on it. It's going to be done soon, but man, it's it's really frustrating not being able to teleport soldiers. It's you know, when you get used to it, then you don't have it. It's like, oh man, it's just so, you know, prehistoric having to move soldiers into an adjacent province before moving it into the province I don't want to go to. So yes, I want my new son, Takeda Nobukado, here in Mikawa, because when the attack finally does happen, he's going to be attacking into weakened Oda states here, either in Owari or Mino. And in the meantime, he will be defending an easy-to-defend river province, whereas I want my best general, Takeda Shingen, who actually hasn't fought a single battle yet under my command so far. But when he does fight, he will be going up against his first task, will be eliminating the rebels here in Kaga. And as you can see, they have a pretty hefty general of their own, 5 stars. Jimbo Naotaka, yes. He's waiting for me, and I need to make sure that I'm ready for him when I finally do attack. And yeah, it's risky, you know, it's risky because I don't want to lose Takeda Shingen to a bunch of warrior monks, but he's on a horse, he's on a cav archer unit, so, you know, he can escape. If things go bad, he can get away. And still, that's going to be a ways off. I'm not going to be attacking, you know, anytime soon, I guess. It's going to be a little while. In the meantime, I still do have some money I gotta make some money, and I do have to keep training up soldiers because yeah, I got a ways to go here. I'm coming along though. It's coming along. It's good that I'm taking this time to build up my forces because when it's time, the floodgates will open and I'm gonna crash upon central Japan like a wave of black-clad soldiers riding their horses. It's just gonna be a terrifying sight to behold. But it's gonna be super awesome. It's gonna be worth it. It's going to be worth the time that I'm putting, in here. Well, it is winter again. I have another treasury. It's doing pretty well. I am making almost 14,000, so that's going to increase once I do get my Portuguese trading posts finished. I do have a few more of them that are being built right now. And I think I can kind of go half and half on economy and training soldiers during this year. In fact, what I want to do actually is increase the rate at which that I can train up heavy cav, because right now the only province that I am training them is in Shinano. So if I do that in Sato, because Sato also has an iron sands deposit, so I can build an armory here. In fact, I already do have an armory here. I'm training up armored spearmen. And I can do the same thing in Hitachi, except I don't even have an armory here, but I do have the iron sands deposit, so I do have the potential. I can eventually build up to it. Right now I don't have anything at all. But I think if I turn those two places into heavy cav producing provinces as well, that's going to really help out. You know, because right now this is going slowly because I only have one province that can train up my heavy cav, and yeah, that's going to weigh me down a little bit. So I'm going to go half and half. I want to train up. I mean, I want to keep, you know, of course, going on, you know, building the Portuguese trading posts. I do want to continue working towards Geisha House, which I found out there's going to be another tier of tea house. So yeah, just one more, I think. One more of those, and then I can build a tea house. And then other than that, I think I can just keep going. Let's see. So that's going to be done. Portuguese trading post is going to be done here in Sato. And then Echigo as well. Echu, throwing one in there, and Noto, throwing in there. Mikawa, you are one turn away from having a port that's finished. Okay, well, you're getting there. You're almost there. everywhere else, yeah, yep, everywhere else is working on it. Hitachi, you already have one, yeah, and then down here in Southern Honshu, don't want to build anything here, just in case I can't hold Hoki or Bitchu. But other than that, everyone else has a Portuguese trading post. And now I think I'm just 2 churches away from being able to build a cathedral. So in that case, I should probably build a church here in Mimasaka. And then what about a church like here in Nagato? Yeah. And then after that, I think I'm just 2 more away. And then I can like build a church or a cathedral here in Kai, I think, is the idea. And then get super just crazy income from that. That'd be incredible. And from there, yeah, so that's going to be that. And then I also, like I said, I want to start taking up to Heavy Calf here in Sato. So I need a large castle. So that's going to start once that Portuguese trading post is finished. And then here in Itachi, same thing, I think. Well, no, not same thing. I guess first things first, I need a spear dojo, and then an armory, and then a large castle. So they're a little ways away, but you know the potential's there. They'll get there eventually, and that's going to really help out with getting forces trained up faster here. Because right now this is kind of a slog. This is taking a while. Other than that, though, I mean things are going well. Looks like things are holding. So I don't even want to say it, but like yeah, so far I'm not seeing any geishas. Knock on wood. Seriously, because that would suck. I haven't checked the throne room map in a while. Anything happening? Not really. Everything's pretty static. Yeah, the Shimazu's pretty well bottled up. Looks like they don't really feel like they're strong enough to go anywhere, which is kind of silly. They should, if anything, they should attack this. But, you know, like the Mori clan is beatable, you would think. The Shimazu just has, you know, Shikoku and Kyushu, and they're just kind of hanging out. Well, the Oda clan's kind of bottled up here. They've kind of blew their load. They didn't really make it. They didn't really do anything against me, and they might continue to fight, you know, against me. But eventually, once I have the armies that I want, the things are really gonna go downhill for the Oda clan. And this, I mean, this rebel army here in Kaga is just, they really should be fighting. They should be aggressive or something. I mean, I think their time has passed already, but they could have beat me for sure, if not the Oda clan somewhere else. This army here in Kaga can just take over Japan. I mean, there's enough warrior monks here to just like, you know, win the game. And that would be that. But fortunately, they're not going to do that, so that's lucky for me. Now that my churches are finally getting completed here in Southern Honshu, here in Nagato and Mimasaka, I think I can finally get that cathedral going. And yes, I have been skipping around a bit in this episode. I've been cutting a lot out just because, just kind of building stuff up. So yeah, there's not a whole lot going on right now. Don't want to, you know, just bore you with me literally just moving units from province to province. Now, I do have the largest armies in all of Japan. It seems like that should have been that way for a while ago, but hey, you know, in any case, that's that. And yeah, let's see if I can build a cathedral now. Let's see if that's something I can do. No, it looks like I'm still a ways away from being able to build a cathedral, which is a little bit shocking. I thought that I had enough churches, but maybe I need just a couple more. I have one in Kai, and then 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. Yeah, 5, and then 6. So yeah, it must be 8. Must be 8 churches that I need to do. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, well, in that case, let's see, where do I want a church? Who wants a church? Here? Maybe Shimotsuke? Build a church here? I mean, I may as well, that's the thing, I may as well build churches everywhere because I'm gonna, you know, once I get the cathedral, I will be getting money for each church. So I just may as well just kind of go crazy with it. Yeah, Echu, do you want a church? I think I need a large castle. Yeah, I need a large castle before I can build a church. That's okay though. It'll be totally worth it. Actually, just put that right in and get ready for that. Yeah, other than that, yeah, really not, other than those two pitiful little attacks by the Oda clan, not a whole lot going on right now. Yeah, I'm just trying to make some money, and the armies are really coming along. The armies are coming along, and let's see, still can't build a geisha house here, can I? What am I, let's see, what am I doing here in Mutsu? Can I not? So I must need a tranquil garden. That's the only thing I can think of. That's the only thing I can think of that I still need before I can get that geisha house going. Okay, well that's fine. Just another 2 more turns and then I can start building a geisha house and that'll be okay. So yeah, in the meantime, I'm just going to keep getting my armies ready. I do have a bit of money to spare this year, which is nice because I feel like I haven't been able to really spend a lot of energy and money on taking up my soldiers in quite a while. I've been kind of training up a lot of kind of baseline soldiers. So how about I focus again on my heavy calf here in Shinano? What do I want next for them? More armor? I could. +3 armor would be pretty dope. More morale? You know, I don't know if they really need morale. +2 attack? That's always a good thing as well. Because I already have a famous dojo here. Yeah, famous horse dojo, yep. So they are getting +1. Actually, no, they're not. They have to get a citadel and then the next level of horse dojo before my heavy cav get +1 honor. So in the meantime, how about I just do a famous swordsmith? Get that going for that +2 attack. And what else? Let's see. Kai, I'm training up a few units here in Kai. Let's see, Itachi and Sato. I wanted to get that going for my heavy cav. Yeah, they're still working on it. Let's see. I can do something in Kai here. I can actually no. What I could do is down here in Aki, because yeah, they've just been kind of like hanging out here for a while. Not really. I have to get all my cav from the north. I still can't train any cav in the south. So I think it's finally time for me to remedy that and get a horse dojo here in Aki. And yeah, that'd be a smart thing to do. Other than that, though, yeah, there's been pretty quiet here. So let me just put a few more cues in. Right now, I'm not even training infantry. I'm just kind of training my cavalry because I have enough infantry for now. So let's see. I do still want. Let's see. Yeah, I'm training up. I have so many places I can train up these Akibuzies, which I'm not using. Shimotsuke, do I still want cav? I mean, yeah, may as well get some cav going here and here. And Shimosa's, I'm still training up some Jesuit priests as well. And that's about it. That's why I'm able to save up money this year, because I'm not really training up a lot of infantry. And that's helping me out. So in that case, yeah, let's just end the turn. All right, so the amount of money that I'm making is going down each year. So I'm only making 1,100 this time. But, you know, that's because I'm training up a lot of armies right now. And once my Portuguese trading posts all become built, that's going to help out a lot. Average harvest, yeah, 11,000. That's okay. You know, it's not great, but it's okay. Looks like the Mori clan has been able to talk to the Portuguese, and yeah, I think I'm still the only Christian. Yeah, I'm the only Christian here so far, and that's okay as well. All right, well, this is it's coming along. It's coming along for sure. I mean, so Takeda Shingen's army here in Noto is a good full stack, but I think I want kind of like another stack here before I attack Kaga, and just go in with 2 stacks. Kind of the same thing like everywhere. Like I want 2 stacks, you know, and everywhere. Echu, Shinano, Mikawa. I know that might seem excessive, but there's still a lot here. You know, the Oda clan has a lot. I will be taking casualties. In fact, when I do attack from Shinano, I'll be attacking Hida and Mino at the same time. So I need 2 stacks of that. And yeah, I want to be able to take... Yeah, Noto's going to be a bloody one. That's going to be a tough fight. And I want at least 2 full Takeda stacks before I go in there. So it's still a little ways away before I'm ready. And I am filling in down here in the south as well. Down here in Mimasaka and Nagato. My forces are coming along. Again, I don't really plan on attacking from here, for now at least. Maybe if I can get like 2 stacks, I'll feel comfortable about attacking Baizen, Inaba, and Harima all at the same time. That'll feel a little bit better. But for the time being, I'm not really, I'm pretty happy to just kind of sit here and hang out. Yeah, that's been the theme so far. But, I've been recording for a long time, and I know it's not the most eventful episode, but, had to get it done. Got to get this work done, and it's going to be getting pretty exciting here soon, I think. It's going to be pretty epic once the forces do actually attack and go into the Oda clan and, fight these rebels as well. But that's going to be it for this episode. I just want to say thank you very much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Kanastep, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.